Would you do it again?
This is my entire thought process. Like my entire process. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of In the Slut. It's Moobie.
It's Smelly.
And I'm here with the one and only Smellington after her week in Vegas. I only had 2 days there, so I'm so excited to recap the entire week. We're just thinking this is gonna be a little spring break recap, and Kelly's. We're gonna dive inside of Kelly's head.
Yeah, we're gonna see. I'm like, honestly, like,
how are you feeling?
good. I'm like, I feel like the whole week is such a blur.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I need like 2 weeks to like process, to like divvy out the days in my head. Like everything just feels like like that's like when I look back, like that's what I feel.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like also like you need a week to be like, oh, this happened, or like things will start coming into your consciousness.
yes.
When
all of a sudden you start remembering like random
oh, like
shit.
that
and you're
person said that to me.
Yeah.
Totally. Well, I guess let's just take it back to the beginning when we both were there. We're flying out
Yes.
Saturday.
Vibes were high.
Vibes were so high. We
We were
switched our
ready.
seats. We had to get up at like 4 or leave at like 4 in the morning. So I didn't really sleep a lot. We switched our seats from middle seats to window seats. We were like, we are
Yes.
ready to
Give
go.
it some adrenaline
We
pumping.
were like, Viva Las Vegas. Kelly and I had never been to Vegas.
No.
And
And also, we'd never been on like the reality TV show. So it was like 2 mega new
totally.
experiences.
That we were like, might as well.
Yeah. And like, this wasn't just like beach house down the shore. This was like, you're going in Vegas in these mega massive, beautiful suites. Like, this is like a once in a lifetime
thing. Yes.
thing.
And we got asked to do it. So at the end of the day, like when we get asked to do stuff here, we always say
Of
yes.
course.
So we were like,
I'm always
all
down
right.
to try something. I'm always down to swing the bat.
Exactly. Didn't know it was going to be a lot of drinking and party. I did, but didn't know how much it was going to take a toll on me. Definitely not. And yeah, like she said, there's no, oh yeah, the Osprey closes at 2 a.m. It's like, no, nothing closes and you have no clue when you're going home and you don't even know when everything starts or finishes.
And the thing is like once you're in the momentum too, like you're thinking like, oh, just like take yourself home at 2. But like you're feeding off of energy.
Yeah, and then you're like,
the energy of the night, the energy of Vegas.
exactly. And then you're like, oh, this is a reality TV. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm going home early and going home this. It's such like a, for lack of better words, mind fuck. Because you're like, oh, great. What do I do? Who am I? Who this? So anyways, we land. We're excited. We're the last to get our bags or whatever. And we get going and we see the suites and we're like, oh my diggity dog.
Oh my diggity. I don't even know like what to compare it to. Like, I don't think I'll ever stay in a suite like that.
No, I don't even.
In
It
my
was like
life.
literally like the Hangover suite when they go to
Yeah.
Vegas and it's like, they go to like they end up at what, Mike
I mean,
Tyson's
the boys had
house?
a basketball court.
No.
We had a hot tub.
Yeah.
We had a whole place to record.
Yeah.
The recap show. Everyone had their own room. Me and Maddie's room was so funny to me.
Yeah.
Because like everyone was like going out picking their rooms. Like Ella got this beautiful room. Annika had this like little quaint room. And then me and Maddie got like the
like shared
with-
room.
Yeah. And like one of the beds was massive. And then one of the beds was smaller. So it felt like it was like a motorcycle and like a little
It was like a little
hog.
sidecar.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what it was. And it was fun. And honestly, day one, too, I don't know if you remember, but
I
you
literally
walked
don't.
into the hot tub with your
Yes.
clothes on. And I feel like that really set the tone. Like Kelly literally, Peyton dared her. And then boom, she went into the hot tub with
Yeah.
sheer pants on, by the way, full ass out. So that's good.
I was just down to clown.
That's
You know what I mean? Like, I was like, I don't really know what's coming in here. Like, everyone was talking about storylines. I'm like,
Yeah.
what
Well, that's the thing about the storyline. We're like, what's our
I'm
storyline,
like,
friend?
yeah.
I mean, the whole week, too, we were like, we're just here to have fun, bring
Yeah.
the energy, bring the
Bring
heat.
good vibes.
But then that can only get you, when we were there, it was like, okay, energy. But then like, what am I supposed to, I don't know. You see Annika's crash out and you're like, damn, that's TV.
Yeah.
That's cinema.
That is
She is good
a
for that.
performance right there.
I mean, people who don't even pay attention to Barstool stuff said that to me and was like, is this real? And I was like, yeah.
I know, my heart felt for her.
That was
The
great.
thing was, like, in the moment, like,
You
it felt-
pushed my buttons, Dave!
it seems like nuts from the outside, like watching that video, I'm sure, but like in the moment,
It's,
like,
like,
I was like
valid.
valid. Like I was like,
100%.
I 100% agree. Like we flew out here, we were exhausted. Like,
By the way, day one. But like
Yeah,
the exhaustion, like it was unlike any, I mean, Kelly was there for way longer, but like even the 2 days I was there, I was leaving and I was like, felt like I was gone for a week.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, sleep till noon, do this. It was like, nope, we're going to wake up, we're going to recap, we're going to have a
was-
day party.
Yes.
We're going to maybe not sleep, then get ready, then eat, then go out. over and over and over and over.
Yeah. And like also too, like it's like the exhaustion part of it. Like I'm so grateful for my body. Like my body's a fucking tank.
No, it's fucking legit.
But it was like my brain that couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it was just like trying to start some combos by day
Yeah.
4. I'm like, so you got siblings Tommy smokes? Like I don't even
One
know.
of my favorite clips of you is like someone asks you like something like I guess like that like got your mind turning and you're like, I need a second. You're like, I need 5 minutes. My brain is not there. You're like trying to figure out how to get the words. And you're like, you always go from standing to sitting immediately. You're like, I need to sit and need to think.
Because when I'm standing, I'm thinking about standing. I'm thinking about
100%.
my energy. Like there were some days where like the only thing I could use my brain for was like just keeping myself standing up straight.
Yeah.
I think that's Vegas. I think the way I dance and drink and party also plays a role in that. So
did you go light any of the nights or were you full on drinking heavy every night?
During the days, but like it just got to that point where like, you know, when you drink so much that like
you weren't even feeling
I was
it.
like, am I drunk?
Yeah.
And then I was just like, am I in one state?
Yeah. And then you're like, do I fucking need to drink a whole handle to get drunk? Totally.
Honestly, the exhaustion was kind of nice because like I said, like it kind of like makes you kind of feel like you're like a little like and like you just like stopped. Like I just like was so emotionally numb, like watching people cry, like call their parents, like beg them to go home and then just like wrap it up, go party. Like you kind of just get like numb from it.
You're like, oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah, that like
which is crazy. I also thought it was crazy. So then fast forward, I guess, to literally day 2 and I go home, which I had a feeling. I literally woke up that morning. My brother texted me.
How did you feel after that?
My brother, I literally woke up to text and it was like, can't wait to watch Aunt Moobie go home on the recap show. And I was like, oh my God, haha, maybe. And then I literally got sent home and I was like, wait, this makes so much sense.
We kind of had some.
Yeah, I had some inkling. Also like
that we were like one of us.
Yeah. And like at the end of the day, I do have a boyfriend and I feel like it is really hard to go on a show when you do have that because it's just like a lot of the storylines, especially for the spring break, was like, who's going to hook up and who's going to bang and butt plugs and this. And then at the same time, I was like also just so tired. The second night I literally wasn't drinking because I was like, first, I got in my head, like, you know me, I literally I had my cup with my tequila soda with lime, had a sip of it, a chunk of the lime, like, got stuck in my throat. And I was like, that was a roofie pill. I just been roofied. I'm literally, I was like, my lips are going numb.
You literally thought that we're like surrounded by 3 security guards.
Literally, which is, would never happen. I'm not even with Kelly because Kelly's handing the trophy to Gronk. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like talking to Danny Jacko about it. She's like, you're good, you're good. I'm like, I know. So then I was having water. And then I also think that's where Dante got the inkling that I was like reserved a little bit because I guess that's when he asked. That was crazy too. So then basically I get sent home and I'm like, I was kind of okay with it. I was really tired and I feel like it really just wasn't
at first were you like, which is totally like okay. Like that was like one thing like at the end of all of this, like I was like, I had such a great week in Vegas and it was like fun hanging out with my coworkers, but like I don't think I'm a great reality TV star. Like, I don't want to be in any drama.
Yeah.
I don't want to gossip. I don't want to make people feel bad.
Yeah.
I don't want to, like, I did one day where, like, I, like, tried, like, you know, like, flirted with that guy.
Yeah,
like,
and then
to be in a bit. And then
you spiral.
Immediately, I was like, why did I do that? Like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
No, I 100% agree. It's really hard for me to, like, manufacture. And it's not like, oh, I'm too nice. It's just, like, I also, like, can't muster up the thing to be like, so what the fuck, Annika? Like, it just doesn't come natural to me at all. And I also, like, don't care. I just feel like I exist in this, like, I don't, what are we doing? Like, I was able to scope out and be like, what's going on? Yes, was a little bit nerve-wracking and Rome to be, like, enticing and asking questions. But that whole recap show, he didn't even ask me one thing because there was nothing to talk to you about. So I was just like, okay, totally got it. Dave sent me such a nice text. I was like, totally good. And then
also, I think you got like a great weekend in Vegas. And
I was like, I feel like Vegas should be a weekend show.
Yeah.
It's
my
totally
mood definitely, like when you left, I missed you a lot.
I know, which I was like, God, speed, but I got to get out of here. I Ubered to the airport alone and then found out that they were doing the bungee jumping car thing. And I was like, thank Lord above.
So this was insane. So basically, like we did this challenge that was one of my top favorite. I think it was my favorite thing. Like it was like to be weird, like it was like orgasmic, like it was like seriously, it was like your body is working at like
you
such
felt
a high
the engine?
speed. Yeah, like me and Keegs were talking about this after, and like you're just like going so fast, like I'm literally going 125 miles per hour. Like when do you do that? And you're literally and it's like so much feeling and adrenaline. Well, Tate was like, I heard you go 30 miles per hour when you drive, and I was like, oh. You just fucking challenged me right now? Okay, like I'm
mess with the fucking bull.
And then the guy Nico was like, yeah, I had to use my my personal break a lot over here. Like,
was the track like just a circle or was it like windy?
It was a circle, but like there's a way to like ride through it. Like, I guess, like, there's, like, certain, it was really cool. It was, like, you look ahead at these green cones and you want to, like, keep your wave. And, like, there was times, like, he'll tell you to, like, release, like, soft release, hard release.
Or he was, like, talking about the switching gears or whatever.
Yeah.
But I was so happy that he came in third. I was like,
I know.
Okay.
I was like, hell yeah.
And I was like,
Griff came in first. That was hilarious.
Yeah, of course. She's like, she looks so chill behind the wheel. She's like, but
she's just riding it.
The bungee jumping, I'm like, that, I guess it was like a zip line sort of. I don't think I could have done that. So I'm so happy.
When they said that about the day, like, I literally was like,
I would have had to go really fast.
I would have traded places with you. I would have volunteered as tribute if you were in bungee.
So nice. And then you went on the helicopter ride,
which was
sick.
Awesome. Honestly, I was like in between, like, you know, I'm just like an adrenaline junkie and like.
Yeah, that's what I was texting everyone. They're like, oh, this challenge sucks. I was like, Kelly's probably so excited.
Yeah, and I literally was like, kind of like I wanted to go bungee jumping, but then I was also like,
you don't want to lose. You're too competitive.
Exactly. So then I was like tormented.
100%. I knew that was happening.
And then I was like, okay, I'm just like, I did the helicopter, whatever, and like, oh, so me and Keegs also. No one wanted to drift in the car. We did like a drifting thing.
Yeah,
I have like the cutest video on our phone of like us laughing together. It was so funny too because we were both wearing red. We're both the Kellys.
Yeah.
We were both drifting and like we're just like in the back like going this.
You're like,
and I was like letting my body flow and she's like, Kelly, hold yourself up. I'm like,
you're like, okay, sorry, let me engage the abs.
Engage the abs. Let me flex.
Oh my God.
But it was just like so cool. Like I literally was driving up. Horse and we went on the helicopter and it felt like a big hoverboard. Like you go up and you're like, and we got to like the big headphones. I was like,
could you hear in the headphones like
like we were talking.
Yeah, that's so funny. Was it cool to see Vegas from above?
It was beautiful. Like that's one thing about Vegas. Like I guess I had this like, which is so stupid because every movie in Vegas, like every hotel looks so gorgeous and magnificent. But like in my head, magnificent.
Magnificent.
In my head, I was like, oh, like Vegas is like kind of dirty. Like it's like, you know, or like, I don't know, like I thought it was like, cause crazy party. I guess I associated in my head.
Yeah.
It is drop dead.
No,
gorgeous.
It's literally
and like
so
once
nice.
again, we were staying in the suites and the nicest of the nice.
Yeah.
So
the whole experience.
The whole thing is just so cool because it's so different than New York. Like you're walking down in New York and you're like la 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 la, like which dive bar I'm gonna go to or which village, east, west. This is like you pick like a hotel, like you're going to the Cosmopolitan, and then it's like what's in the Cosmopolitan.
Yeah, and then it's like every hotel is like four escalators. And then you go to the bathroom, you have to go here. They're like all big malls. And then the casinos too. It's like everyone's whipping, the casinos don't close. So then like any time of day there's.
And they have like such grand like pictures in there. Yeah. And like they're all so unique. Like every like place just like has such a different theme. That was like another thing. Like
shout out
I think I talked about the architecture too much to some people.
They're like, we get the architecture. No, what were you asking? Kelly was like drilling Meek Phil with questions to like try to get him to giggle. He was not having it. And you were like, what's your favorite wedge or something? You are like sub. What's your favorite sandwich or something? And he was literally like, I don't know, Kelly, enough.
He was pissed. We actually talked after that. And like, I went up and I was like, hey, Meek, I'm sorry if I was like annoying you. The other day, I was like trying to do a bit, tried too hard. Like that's me. And he was like, yeah, I was pissed, but then we dapped up.
Oh, perfect.
So
we made up. Over and done with.
Yeah.
So then Kelly also, the first night that I was there, the night that I was tweaking that I had something in my fucking cup and was like drinking water. Sorry, I was like, I don't want to be hungover. Anyways, Kelly jumped off the stage. Literally not one, but it would have been 3 times after including that. But I saw the first one and she didn't tell anybody. Her and Tate had some secret little thing going up. Something about Kelly and Tate from Barstool. They have a weird connection.
I love that guy.
Because I think he has like teaching. He was a teacher, obviously. And you were. So like you just get along.
Yeah,
I think he knows he also can tell you to do anything and you'll do it.
Yeah. But I also like, I was like also asking him like, what could we do today? Like, what could we do? That's crazy.
Yeah.
But like, okay, so like, let me start on that night. So first, me and Devin go on this mission. This guy comes up to us and he has this Lombardi trophy. It's like these 3 herbs. And I'm literally going to call him that because they were mean. So basically,
I saw them.
He gives us
the pony.
Yeah. He gives us this. He touched my fucking face.
Yeah.
They give us this Lombardi trophy and they're like, can you get this up to Gronk? We want him to smash it. Like, get Gronk to smash that. And, like, you know, in my head, I'm like, mission, challenge, 100%. I'm in. And I'm like, let's go, boys. So
and you also just said hi. Remember you, like, said hi to him and you didn't know he was friends with Dante? And he was like, oh, I'm friends with something. It worked out perfect. It was divine.
Yeah. And me and Devin, these 3 guys behind us, we have this, like, posse. We're, like, weaving through, like, trying to get to the front. Right when we get to the front is, like, when the WWE, like, characters start coming out.
Yeah.
And they are going crazy. Me and Devin are, like,
they're chanting something. something. Yeah.
Yeah. Like literally like ripping shirts. Like everyone's jacked.
We were
every
at
girl,
WrestleMania.
every guy. Like you don't even want to be fist pumping around these people because like one fist bump to the head, you're done. And it was just nuts. Like, Devin, I don't know if you have anything else to add about that part of it, but like we were just like trying to get into it, get crazy. Finally, we get the trophy over to Dante, who gets it to Gronk. Gronk smashes in front of everyone. I was like, when I was like told them like we can try, I didn't think it was gonna fucking happen.
No, but he literally got it. And
that would be like a sick mission.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, like dancing, I'm like, me and Devin are like, yeah,
mission
like,
accomplished.
we did that. Like, let's fucking go. They're like, come back. They're like, Kelly. Go back over. I'm like, yo, what up? I'm like, did you guys see that? Like, dapped them up. Like, we did it. They're like, I bring them back the football head.
Yeah.
And I'm like, here you go, guys. They're like,
which
where's
is gracious enough in the first place to even bring it back after
I know. And I had to go look for it, too.
Yeah. You're like, excuse me, anybody see?
Yeah. And then they're like, where's the stand?
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't have this stand. And I'm like, I just have the football head. Like, I don't know what's up there. And like, do you want me to go
he smashed
tap
it.
Gronk? Yeah. And be like, can you get me the stand on the stage? And they're like, well, can you? And I'm like, no, I cannot. And I will not. And is this even a real trophy? Like, no, like be grateful.
Yeah.
Please. Like, whatever. Like, it was the most bizarre thing.
My favorite part of this whole interaction, though, is that the guy's like, you can make it up to us if you give us your Instagram.
Yeah.
Kelly goes, okay. She tells them,
pulls up
Barstool Sports. She gives them the main Barstool Sports Instagram.
Literally the main page with like 17 million followers.
And the guy's like, what? He can't look it up. Kelly recruits security Mike, and he goes, it's Barstool. He's like spelling
Barstool.
He's like, I don't know what to, it's like Mike. He's like, I don't know what to tell you. BAR. He's like spelling it out.
He's like, are you sure?
This is my Instagram.
Yeah. It was honestly legendary.
It's pretty baller.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that she even got it up there. Yeah, meanwhile, I should have went with you on that. So that's another thing. Like, I would lose Kelly for 1 second, then like that would happen. I'd be like, damn.
Yeah.
She really got it done.
Maddie, guess what happened?
Yeah, then I was like, what? Why I can't hear? Meanwhile, there's music blaring in the back.
Yeah, and those guys were coming back, and he's like trying to tell him, he's trying to like explain to me like the importance of the stem. I'm like, what? To shove it up your fucking ass?
Yeah.
He's literally like grabbing my face. And
I remember that.
Yeah, and he's like, oh. I'm like, like literally it was so heebie-jeebie. So anyway, so then after that, then I'm like, now I'm on a high. Like, now I'm like, do. Now we're like drinking. Also like Katic, like another one of my favorite moments. Like Katic had Gronk on his shoulders, and Gronk looked like a dead fish.
Literally bent or squatted him 8 times.
Yeah, like how do you make Gronk look small?
It was the most insane thing ever.
Like it was nuts, and like watching him up there, like I was just like thinking about like his parents, like seeing that,
it was such a
and
proud
like
moment. I feel like everyone was like, "Damn, this is literally so cool."
Yeah,
he felt cool too. He was like confident. The amount of times Katic and I didn't have that many conversations, but the only 2 conversations we had were literally about like having confidence. And he was like, "How much does having confidence rock?" And I was like, it's great. He's like, but that's this whole show, like, having confidence. And I was like, yeah. I mean, that's why you get up on stage.
True, yeah.
Totally. So Kelly was feeling it. Kelly was definitely super way more drunk than me this night.
So then I'm like, okay, I'll go jump up off the stage and crowd surf. So I point to like some random guy. I don't know how I kept doing this. Yeah, this ginormous. Like he had to be like 7'2", like Taco, whatever that guy is from Florida.
Good call out. Good call out.
Yeah.
That is his name.
Anyway, so then we're like, okay, like let's
tell
do
us
this.
no one.
So me and Tate's like, I'll get a video set up. It just like felt like it had to be like discreet in the moment because it wasn't like here's the stage, here's the thing. It was like like the kitchen islands. Yeah, it was like one of those. So it was like 5 feet like of
you had to like get up. It was weird.
And then there was like room in between that and then the bench and then people. I have no idea.
Which I don't even know how you did it so quickly that you didn't get caught. Because here's the thing, it's like, but for me, okay, for the people who didn't even know this was happening, I'm on stage, we're behind the DJ booth, I'm talking to Ella and Keegs. Literally, like a fucking Black Knight. It felt like Batman literally came out and was like, like, and then you watch the video back and you're like, oh, she wasn't really going that fast. But like in the moment, it literally felt like, boom.
I didn't want to get caught. I was scared someone was going to like grab my hair.
I know. I was surprised because you did it so quick. And we were like, who was that? Was it just Kelly? Did she just fly off the stage? Yeah. And then Mike was so rattled because he was like, oh my God, how the fuck did you just get that past me?
I don't know if you I think you told Jordan right before you did it or something because he said he tried to grab for you and you were already gone.
Yeah, you're off.
You might have looked at him and been like, I'm jumping, and you just went. And he said, I literally like went to grab you and you were too fast. That, like,
I remember like
being
like, Kelly just flew off the stage.
No, guys, I literally landed like on him like this, like literally like grabbed around. And
he's like, nice haircut.
Yeah, it was like fresh cut or like something.
Weird.
And all the boys were saying like that was something inappropriate, like about my vagina.
Oh,
but
what?
I'm like, I don't know how he would have seen
Ew,
that.
That was your bare like vagina to his chest.
Like I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go with haircut because that one it makes me feel better.
But you immediately were like, "Oh, I'm gonna get kicked out," because he was really looking like you were. But then Mike had this connection with this guy who wanted a job with Barstool, and then he like figured out some way.
Pulled a connection.
Yeah, he put a connection.
Oh my God, I really owe Mike, Jordan, and all of them some flowers, and to promise and contract never to jump off a stage again.
Well, then you did it again.
Yeah, basically it's called taking a bit. I was like, oh, that was funny.
I also think that's part of
take a bit, run it.
I don't think you were ever gonna go home, but I think it's part of the reason that you stayed because that was like a big. That was like night. It was like, all right, what do they got? And it was like, all right, Kelly fucking stage.
Yeah, and I think like that's how I felt too because like we were talking about like this is such a cool experience, but like there's definitely pressure when you're in it to like have a storyline.
Yeah,
I didn't have a storyline,
and you don't have it when you're dating.
Yeah, and like I just was like also like a little bit like in the situation when you left, like kind of like was a little bit of a loner, not in a bad way. Like it was kind of like a very self-educational, self-learning experience. That's what I was trying to. Yeah,
I just feel like when I did leave, I was trying to tell you like you're gonna learn so much about yourself in the way that like how you interact with these people. It's also your coworkers. It's also like, it's just like shows you. I don't know. Like some people you could have gravitated towards more than others.
Yeah, I think that like I was proud of myself for like navigating those situations and like. It sounds so stupid and like thank God there was DJs at every place because like I could just escape the dance floor.
Yeah, so I feel like that's what Kelly did a lot of the time. It was like she's like calling me. She's like I don't even know if anybody knows I'm in the bathroom, but I'm here and I'm just like dancing, like which was. And then you had that. My favorite thing was it said like the caption was like Kelly gets a standing ovation from the crowd. Everyone's standing.
Me and Devin were going on.
The comments are like, how is it a standing ovation when everyone's standing already?
No, I didn't say standing. I made that caption. I think people were saying standing ovation. I don't think I said standing ovation.
I think it's because I was acting like it was a standing ovation.
Kelly was acting like she received an award.
Yes.
Well, Kelly like was like, I'm going to the bathroom. I was like, okay, I can come with you. And then I was like, but I don't know where it is. She goes, I've been many times. Takes us the complete wrong way. There's a dance circle. She's like, should I go in that? I'm like, sure. She goes in it. She takes off her shoes, does the worm. This is a nightclub, by the way.
No, literally.
And then when everybody's like clapping her off, like that's amazing. Kelly looks like she's accepting an Academy Award. And then
clearly needed that.
Literally. And the way you bend your body is literally insane because you do that bend thing and then it's like you don't like bend and come back up. It's like you bend and then you're just like dead for like, and they're like, did she black out? Like is she still there? And then like you come back up and everyone's like, oh thank God. But when you bend, you really stay bending. Like I've never seen, and then you're like, and then you go back up, and it's literally jarring. And like the fact that you like took your like I just couldn't get myself to like take my shoes off, or like you were just so bought in, which is like why you stayed obviously the whole time. But like the night I was there too, on the bathroom floor of the nightclub, crawling. I
saw like 30 videos of you on the floor.
On the floor.
You were a floor merchant.
Of these places.
I'm a floor merchant.
And like Kelly was like, poor Katie Stats is like, no more beer, Kelly. She's like, that just makes me want the beer more. Like you were like so like.
What a fucking.
When we went to the bathroom that night too, you wouldn't stop grabbing me and touching me, and you had the stickiest hands I've ever felt. And I said, Kelly, I love you. Please stop touching me. You have this like you
just like go.
Yeah, so basically, I'm nasty.
It just like ebbs and flows. So then all of a sudden you like hit it like, and then it's like you're on the phone in the bathroom for 30 minutes. We're like, where's Kelly? And you're like, I'm on the phone. We're like, what?
I was like hyping up all these girls in the bathroom, and I was like, everyone get in here. And I was like, no, let's talk about you. And I was like having them shit.
No, the woman who was like cleaning the bathroom, you were like dancing with her. She's like, I gotta finish cleaning, which is so funny. And then
is
that
it funny?
Night, I thought it was
because like. I don't know now.
Okay, well, it's over and done, and I thought it was hilarious because it's like
so I'm gonna go sober.
It's entertaining. No, you can't go sober.
Honestly, I just like get like when I get like I just get into these insane frenzy modes.
That's the thing. I think in the like it's not like you act like that on a normal night at a fucking dive bar. It's like there's so much going on. I think there's like we have like ADHD, so there's so much going on that it's so easy to be like, I'm like this, and then I'm like this, and then I'm like that, and I think it's totally normal.
Yeah.
And once again, you're young, hot, 25, having the best time ever.
Yeah.
But I thought a character that Kelly became really close with that I thought was funny was Brady. Who like boy. Actually crazy that Brady is just like a normal guy that got flown in, and then the whole Nikki thing. And I really wish Annika stayed because I would have loved to see that dynamic like flow out, but I also
I wonder if they would have continued. The weird thing though is like obviously I spent a good amount of time with Brady, and like I can't see him and Annika together.
Well, they didn't even have sex, and they only hung out for 36 hours.
How would you describe Brady on a personal level?
Positive and simple.
Simple, and
he's like it was really nice being around him because it was such
a break,
a high whatever, and like he was just always like.
Yeah. Why was he dressed in that Elvis costume? Someone dressed him up in that?
Yeah, he lost like a bet and had to wear it around, and he was like so nervous wearing it around all day. I thought him and Izzy were like gonna have a moment, for a second, but like she wasn't feeling it.
Because she also was like weirded out that he like wanted to get flown out after 36 hours too.
Yeah.
Wait, so how was hanging out with Izzy? You guys fell asleep on the balcony?
I know.
Me
and Izzy had such a great time together.
Shout
it was like
out
another
Izzy.
great friend to make. We were kind of just like vibing the whole time. Like we were very like much girly girls, you know what I mean? And like that's obviously Barstool Sports isn't like
the most girly girl place.
Isn't the most girly girl place. So it was like nice to have like someone
totally just chat.
Yeah, to like girl chat with and stuff. She's a sweetheart. She was telling me some, and she has insane stories. Like I can't drop any because it's not my shit, but like
the places they go to on these trips, like even at Coachella, the famous people houses that they end up in are literally insane.
No, I know. Like about Drake, like not like common stuff. Like
no, it's like they find themselves in an insane
like she lives an insane life, and it was so nice like for her to like be there for like a little bit of it.
And I also thought she like handled that so well. Like it's so hard to go into that when you know nothing about the company, don't know any of the drama, and you're alone.
Yeah.
And she was just like, yeah, hey guys, I'm here. And then like Rome was like, anybody else have to go? And she's like, I have to go. But like once again, she couldn't. I saw her and Zara hang out. And she's like, I can't even explain to you like what went down.
Yeah.
So then, how did you guys fall asleep on the balcony? Why didn't you sleep in the bed?
We were having like a heart to heart outside, and it was just like so nice out, and we were just like de-wiring from the night, and then we were like, should we just sleep out here? Like felt so good out there, and then we were just like, fuck it, and then like.
Is that when you had the marshmallow mask on?
Yeah, and that was because it got so bright, and then we were like, oh, like let me like put this on, and it was totally great for so long, but then it got really hot in the morning.
I would feel like I was getting suffocated if I woke up in that marshmallow.
It was like it's like big in there. It's like roomy, so you like have some space.
That marshmallow was the drunkest I was night one.
Me too.
And like I remember touching marshmallow and I got in trouble, so I was like, God, I can't touch it.
Honestly, don't. I just remember flashes of that night. I remember pulling down my dress a lot.
Yeah, and I remember my boobs popping off. And shout out Kelly, really, really did a good job of packing her outfits. Every sarong had a matching top. I thought I'd packed well, but I borrowed Kelly's stuff every night, so that was awesome. That was another great reason I got sent home too, because I was like, I don't think I packed well enough. I had like
we were gonna be rotating. We were gonna be rotating. Well,
100%.
I was really proud of myself the way I packed too, and like I feel like I also learned so much about packing in like 10 days or whatever. But at the same time, when I got in there, day one, we had like an hour, and I was like trying to hang up all my stuff and like fold all my stuff and like be organized, because I know I'm not someone who can live out of the suitcase.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it quick enough, and I
regret it.
Bombed that room. No, I bombed it.
Well, yeah, the videos, that was another thing. I was like, maybe it's good I got sent home, because if I was back drunk with Kelly and she was flinging every clothing item on
my
Lost,
underwear,
I probably
my
would have
thongs
yelled.
were in Kelly Keegs' bag.
Oh my God.
That poor woman, who by the way, like such a sweetheart, obviously cares about being organized. Like if you looked at like my section of makeup versus hers, it was out of this world.
Did it
Kelly,
like
you went
that?
in your own suitcase.
Yeah, she was in her Shrek costume, in her own suitcase, trying to find handcuffs.
Yeah, I gotta stop bringing costumes out too. I don't know, a lot of things about.
I
love the costumes.
If you guys saw this, but when she was in the Shrek, after she was in the Shrek costume, like wearing it around, she started to act like she didn't know it was a Shrek costume. So then every single person who asked her about it, she was like, it's a Shrek costume. And then she would have a different response as to where she got the costume.
She's like, oh, I got the Shrek one.
What? She's like, this is from Marshall's. And then Katic was like, Kelly, what is your outfit? And she was like, that's really rude. My cousin gifted this to me. Like, she was giving everyone a different story.
That is so you. You're like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, someone was like, that's Shrek. And I'm like,
no, it's not.
No, I was just like, what? Shrek.
You're like, what is this Shrek you speak
Shrek.
of?
Clearly
I have a
making my
weird
own
question. What was the pooping situation like?
Going to the bathroom.
Yeah, was there like one bathroom everyone was using?
No, everyone had like their own bathroom. Everyone had their own bathroom in their own suite. So it was nice.
right.
And let me tell you about the bathroom.
Heated seat, bidet.
Japanese toilets?
Yeah.
Wow.
First time I used a bidet, really interesting experience. I thought it was on a timer. It just kept going and going and going. I'm like, is this how long it's supposed to be? But I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
So I sat there for way too long.
Happens.
But what do you think you learned the most from the experience? Or like Rose and Thorn, I guess, of the whole thing.
Thorn, you leaving?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got so many side posts by the way being like, you guys are such good friends to each other. Shout out Gia.
Oh, that's also.
And I was like, it's literally I'm like.
I also
actually,
wonder though, like I'm so curious. And Rose is probably like my relationship that I created with Keegs.
Aww.
I really wonder though what it would have been like if we were both there
The whole time.
together. Like I wonder what the dynamic would have been. I was also being like toxic in my own head and was like comparing like, oh, like if Maddie was here and I wasn't like by the way, like in performance, like would she have done better? Like or like shit like that. But like and I was like, I can't be like tough on myself. Like how are you supposed to be better at this? Like I don't
literally. I was just like I don't even know if I can say I did the best I can because the second night I was like in clubs yawning in the back.
That's the thing is, and then it's like how I feel after it is like it's hard because it's hard to like separate like feelings or like compartmentalize in this because like I had so much fun in Vegas and like I had so much fun partying. Dante is really just one of a kind. Like he is the most genuine, positive person. Like that's the thing about him. Like he's such a goofball, but he's such a good person.
And he's like so dumb in the best way.
Yes, so dumb in the best way. But it's also hard because it's like obviously like I'm competitive and like I like to be good at my job and like to be good at like what we do. So like I guess like that was like one like little negative feeling. But like I'm trying to be like graceful about it and be like it was the first time like I can learn from it. But like I can't get myself to watch the game tape back. Like I'm not fucking watching.
I also think it was the first time you were like kind of navigating that alone and like doing it not without me, but like you're fucking at the end of the day like you're your own person. And I was like, actually excited to leave you there too because I was like, this is gonna be, and literally Dave said it was like time to let Smelly fly, which I was like, let's fucking go. But like so true, like how you navigate, oh maybe you like out of that weekend you got a new name and then you were being funny, you know what I mean? Like I just feel like you did a great job and you did the best you can. And at the end of the day, like it's like you, and I feel like with the feelings thing separating, like I feel like it's also separating like who you were like performing drunk / like who you really are. Yeah. Not that it's like the same person.
At the end of the day, like although like even though like I think like my performance, like how I rate myself, like is crazy. Like, I'm literally like I'm telling my mom, I'm like F fucking plus.
No, because you're also hard on yourself too, because the first night you were like respectfully you're like, respectfully, if I get sent home, like I've never not made the A team of any team. I would be so, I would be like so hard on myself. And I think it's also like how you grow up and how competitive you are. But I was like, I'm not putting myself on the A team.
Yeah, but I think like also that's what I learned. Like at the end of it, like I had some nasty drunk bits, but like I was true to myself as a person. Totally. Like, which like gave me a lot of security. Like I tried to create that one bit with like my situation and it like made me feel so guilty and gross to use someone else like that. Like I just was like I like, even though like this is like, I think if I was swiping and watching it would have been fucking awesome, but I just don't think that for me like it was worth like stepping outside of my morals, if that makes sense. And like I didn't.
I think that's what the way, I think the lesson is literally just staying true to you.
For personal self, like pride, for like Smelly, we gotta work on it.
No, I thought that was, you did amazing. And I do agree in the way like staying true to you, even on the contrary end of me going home. It's like I stayed true to myself and clearly it wasn't up there. So I was like, all right. And then the airport walking back, I was like, at least that was me. Like I didn't, make any rash decisions to like try to get clicks. Yeah. So.
Also, another thing, Nikki Smokes, he's awesome too.
Yeah.
And he, by the way, has so much more Riz than all of those boys. Like it's crazy. Like he could go up and like chat it up with a girl, like watching all of them too. Like that's so funny. So I'm literally like people watching at some points, and I'm like watching all our coworkers like swing and whiff and swing and whiff and swing.
Watching him get twerked on by that person was crazy too. That girl could really twerk.
Yeah.
Who are your like get best connections of the week, I guess, or like your power rankings of like who you would, or would you?
I feel like I don't even want to rank any of them because like I don't even want to compare. Like Katic, Dante, and Ella, like their little trio is fucking hilarious too. And like there was definitely a point where I was like, oh, like, you know, like let me like try and get with the flow and like see if like I can like keep up with the banter. But like they were just like in a car that was going 100 miles per hour and like there was no way I was like stepping in on that. And like honestly, like feeding off their energy, like they were laughing and having so much fun that it was like kept the vibes up. Also, like I hope I'm not describing this like it wasn't fun. Like it was fun. No, I'm just being critical on like my own.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. Or because Dave's He
teased another one.
Like beach house, but he did at the Jersey Shore, which I would have. I mean, I don't know if I would do it again because it's a lot clearly, but I don't. It's also so different to do weekends and a full week. I feel like
if Dave asked a full week in Jersey Shore, would you guys do it?
I don't think he would ask me after this, but yeah, I'm gonna be living down the shore, so I'll be regardless.
This is my entire thought process. Like my entire process. My entire thought process is
Kelly
like,
so much
I want to go and like I want to like be more involved and like whatever. And by the way, when I'm saying be more involved, like I don't want to be the main character. Like I'm not trying to be like, that's not what I'm saying by it. Just like a little bit more into it than I was. Like I think I really faded out. But like my thought process is like competitively, like I want to fucking go back and I want to be like, okay, I'm not gonna be a socially awkward person or whatever. Like I'm gonna be like involved and run like
it's more like I think you would want to go back to like because then it's like a second try at doing it's like you already know because this was our first time, so it's like you already know what to expect. I think it's easier to do it a second time because you're like can mentally prep a little bit more. So I think that is also a reason too.
And like honestly, like I don't like I thought like I was gonna feel worse about myself and I don't. So like honestly, like probably I would, but I also think that like I would prepare. Maybe not like prepare in different ways, but like maybe before instead this time, like if I knew I was doing this house, like reach out to some of the people in Chicago more and like try and create a little bit
questions.
more
I feel like
rapport.
I didn't know it was going to be people being sent home, games. Like at the Jersey Shore, it was literally like hanging around hum-diddly-la and like beer games, which is really fun.
Because like this is like my whole thought too, is like when I was there, I was like, I want to come back to Vegas. I want to be invited back. And like, I want to like live like this fucking sick experience. And that's also like why I feel guilty in performance. It's because I'm working at this company that's putting up this insane fucking trip, a once in a lifetime thing that like I would never get in my life. Mm-hmm. And like when you can't help back it, you know, or like you feel like you're not backing it enough or like supporting it enough. Like I think like that's where some guilt slips in.
And
like
did back it so well and you did amazing. Yeah. So you need to remember that.
I also like think like it's just like, obviously, I'm tired and it's day 2 and I'm in my luteal phase. The fact that you're even
here is crazy and like being able to speak this much is like so impressive. Yeah. Even I was there once again for a weekend and the whole week I was like, all right, I'm out of commission.
No, my body is bruised.
Yeah, you need to sleep and you need to like go maybe get a massage, but it might hurt with the bruises. Yeah. No, people were looking at your legs and sending them to me and being like, is she okay? Kelly texted me a few times like, why is everyone telling me to keep my head up? Like texting me to keep my head up. And I'm literally like, it's because you're in Vegas for 8 days and everyone's enamored by it. Like it was truly insane. But I think that if they do a Jersey Shore house, that would be really fun. And I do love the Jersey Shore because I also feel like yes, people know us in Vegas, but like the way we were getting recognized by like in Jersey was like that was like the crew. I feel like so many people recognize us there. But do you have any last words about it? And how?
Vegas is fucking awesome. Thank you, Dave.
I had a question. I wanted to, before you do the wrap up, just to give you an opportunity to close up on it. Danny Jackal, she was accused of saying shit about you. Did you guys ever resolve that?
No, we didn't. I never found out who called me insufferable, annoying. That's great. First of all,
I thought we did find out.
Honestly, like I'm like this is so mean, but like I don't care. This is like another thing that like I learned in this was just like I don't know. Like these are like you don't choose your coworkers, like you choose your friends, and like we're all here to be cordial. So like not every single person's going to like me, like not every single person's going to get along with me and have my banter. And like I don't personalize that shit anymore because it's just like we're 25 or older or however old you are, and like did I talk any shit? No. Like, but if you want my name in your mouth and like if that's
get your name on my mouth.
If that's like the kind of person like you want to be, then like that's on you. And like I don't want to be fake. So like you saying that and then texting us in a group chat saying like love you so much. Like, yeah, like it just makes me not trust you. I'm not going to be mean to you. I'm not going to change who I am around you because you're.
I think there's a lot of people that say things for the like comment, like maybe she said that in a space because she like wanted other people, like, you know what I mean, like, or like she says that and like didn't mean it, but she wanted people to engage with it because she thought it was like a shot in the dark.
I'm like self-aware. Like I know that like when I'm nervous and like I get frenzies when I'm out, like I get in like energy highs also during the day, and like I was so excited to be there. We were also on like 4 hours of sleep coming in, and like I probably came in with like, I forget that like not everyone shares the same energy that I share.
We didn't even know her.
Yeah, and like I'm definitely coming in like, oh my god, like so excited, like ready for the day, like trying to keep the energy.
We like
high.
hug each other, and people are like, that hugging is crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
So I think it's just like I mean.
That was only day one. It feels like millenniums ago. And then the Annika thing was day one. And then the Una and Peyton was really crazy. I wonder if they're going to ever speak to each other again, or like what the vibe is. I was feeling like it was a little bit of like NYC versus Chicago. Like,
yeah.
We're about to go to Chicago, so maybe we'll probably see Peyton suss it out.
Yeah. Right now, by the way, also I got an IV drip today.
Oh, good.
Before this, because I was like, I don't think I can talk. And my sweat and everything smells like the vitamins right now.
That's what happened in people in Coachella.
Yeah,
like
they told. I mean, the nurse told me like that was gonna happen, but like it smells like sickness.
Is it a lot? Yeah, I'm sure. You need 14 hours of sleep.
It's just like I keep like getting away from like.
Anyways, I'm so proud of you, and you're literally the best ever, and that was awesome, and you literally crushed that.
I really like. If I like sounded negative throughout this, like I really have like my journal has such positive remarks.
I don't think you sounded negative, and I also think our listeners understand that it's day 2, and you're like, yeah, looking back, it was a whole fucking. They saw how much fun you were having live. Yeah, you know what I mean. I think.
Yeah, and everyone really is awesome. I think my personal MVP is Kelly Keegs.
Shout out! I love Kelly.
Yeah,
the Kellys.
Dante, and I also forgot Bree had a little cameo, which was really nice, like for her to come in and hang out with her. Sorry, to hang out with Bree and stuff for her like little
familiar
cameo. Yeah,
totally, which is awesome. Well, I was happy I was there with you for 2 days too. I learned a lot about myself. I really tried my hardest, but then at the end of it, I was like, God damn it, don't know if I can do this. But it was so much fun, and the fact that our company even puts on these whole extravaganzas is really cool. Shout out all the production people. Shout out Dev was there. That was
like a lifetime of like restaurants and clubs
memories
in a week.
Ideal food.
Also, by the way, they literally said like no one has ever done this lineup in Vegas, and no one will probably do it again. Like this is.
And shout out the city of Vegas who literally hooked us up. And
shout out the city.
And shout out Phoenix.
Such
kept
a
us going
beautiful
all
place.
night.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so cool. Maybe we'll be back, and maybe we'll be a different age, different time periods of our life, and we'll just remember about Barstool Vegas, baby.
that freaking crazy day.
We hope that recap was good. If you have any more questions, comment on them. Maybe we'll get to them in the next app.
Ask any questions you want.
There's a lot of things that we need to cover.
Yeah, and then maybe my thoughts will come back more.
Totally. We'll be in 2 episodes from now and be like, remember this happened? Anyways, like, subscribe. We love you guys. See you next week. Bye.